Hey there, MWG Tabletop fans, Josh back to bring another episode of Team Yankee. Forging ahead, playing more. Today I will be busting out the Soviet proper force to take on Jared and his Americans at 95 points.
We play and call it work.
Let's start off taking a look at my Soviet force for today. I'm back to running T-72Bs because, you know, I'm not giving up on them yet. So I got a T-72B Tank Battalion with, of course, the HQ there. I have one T-72B tank company of 4 and another of 3. I have a BMP-2 motor rifle company, minimum sized, and a BRDM-2 recon platoon. I brought along a Carnation howitzer battery and some Shilkas for my little AA protection. And then for support, I have a BMP-1 observer, a flight of 4 Hind helicopters upgraded to have the AT-9 Spiral 2s, and then 3 T-80s. So yeah, using some Sovietish stuff finally. Across the board, what am I playing against?
Hey there everyone, it's Jared, and I'm bringing in my American U.S. Army force. For our HQ, we're bringing an M1A1 Abrams HQ. We have 2 squads of 2 M3A2 Bradleys. We have 2 M1A1 Abrams and a platoon of 3 M1 IP Abrams tanks. In support, we're bringing in a battery of M270 MLRS rocket launchers, a SAM platoon of 2 Stingers, 2 TOW-2s and Humvees for fire support, and a Humvee scout section of an M2, a Mark 19, and 1 TOW-2.
And here's the lovely table we are playing on today. So this is pretty much all Battlefield in a box stuff, except for I've got some of the old school MiniWarGaming hardboards. Because my opponent, say hi.
Hey, I'm Jared.
Decided he wanted to play on more of a desert board. So I said, you know what? I can do that. So it was a good excuse because I typically just use the Gale Force 9 map, which is a lovely map, but I don't have a desert one from them. So yeah, getting to show off a little bit. Now, we ended up with the counterattack scenario, but before I talk about that, let's talk about the board.
So what we got here on the board here is, we're kind of in the nondescript Middle East.
Yep.
Having an engagement here. We've been, unfortunately, outflanked, and while the formation commander is calling in for reinforcements, we must hold the line against the Soviet heathen hordes.
Nice. So like I mentioned, this is the counterattack scenario. The special rules we have are ambush and immediate reserves for the defender. So you don't have all your stuff on the board, but you do have 1 unit in ambush. What are you putting in ambush?
I'm putting in those 2 TOW-2s. I think they're going to be real crucial in getting rid of these T-80s.
Nice. So other than that, pretty simple, straightforward. You're going to see 2 objectives on the board. The game cannot be won before the 6th turn. The attacker wins if they end their turn holding an objective. And the defender wins if they end their turn with no attacking tank or infantry team within 8 of an objective. Now, before we get started for turn 1 here, let's chat a little bit about your Team Yankee history, because if memory serves correct, I was the one that strong-armed you into this the last time you visited, right?
You didn't have to strong-arm me too hard. I already had an interest. It was more of a, I didn't know if I had a local play group, which I did find eventually, and Josh so generously gifted me a small American force, some of which are on the table today.
Nice. So yeah, this was you just needed that little shove to kind of get you into the game. Now, we've kind of chatted, so you're talking about getting an Instagram going to cover some of the wargaming stuff you do, because you play other games as well.
Yes.
So you haven't set it up yet, but I'm going to put you on blast right now. What's your Instagram handle going to be?
The Instagram handle is going to be Tabletop Stevens. I'm looking to eventually expand into doing battle reports as well, but for now, it's just going to be showing off painted minis, and we'll see how popular it is.
So, you know what? If you're watching this, go ahead, check him out on Instagram. And if he's not on Instagram yet, just flame him. Absolutely flame him down below in the comment section. Give him a hard time. Give him that motivation, because the more eyes that we get on the tabletop community as a whole, the more people playing, and it's just good for everyone.
I agree.
Without further ado, let's get on to Soviet turn 1. And now I guess I should go over real quick. My observer's hanging out, Carnation's up top, Shilkas, the 4 T-72Bs, and then I had a huge spearhead that kind of worked out nicely to come over this way. So I've got T-72Bs hanging out with the T-80s, the Formation Command, and my BMP-2s. So it's going to be a struggle because I'm going to be able to push onto this objective pretty quick. And then you do have your ambush. And then what's in reserves for you?
So in my reserves, I've got those IPM-1s. They're, 105 guns, 20 anti-tank. That's not the greatest against these later era Soviet tanks in the front, but if we can get around to their flanks, they're just as good as any other tank.
No, totally. And then so on the board, real quick, let's go swish over this side. So you've got some Bradleys.
Yep, we've got the M3A2s sitting there with some SAMs behind them. We know there are choppers in the area, so we just got to hope that we can take them down first. We've got the formation commander backed up by the scout squadron. We did try to spearhead first, but unfortunately, due to the deployment and the placement of the objective, I just couldn't expand out.
And then up here,
up there, we've got a couple of those M1A1 Abrams, and they're hiding in a little bit of the rock there. We've got some artillery possibly coming in this turn, but I think that they're going to be real nice on that hilltop.
Now let's show you where everything of mine ends up. And here we go. Moves are complete. So sat still. Expected. The Shokas did go ahead and dash. The 72Bs here, I think they just moved at tactical. Whole lot of tactical moves over here. And then some dashes. Because I want to start to push up this flank a little bit. Now, if I can get clear shots at you, I can hit you, but I don't know if I'm going to get a whole lot of clear shots out of almost anybody. So let's get over to shooting, and we're just going to start with the artillery.
Yeah.
Observer's going to take a little looky-loo right over to here. If I can land it here, it'll hit everything except for the 2 Humvees that I actually want to hit, and the 1 Bradley there. So let's see if I can range in first attempt. Tall terrain, so it's going to be looking from 5s to 6s, but then back down to 5s because it's the observer helping me out. No. Okay. There we go. 3rd attempt. It's going to be tough to hit anything, but at least there's some pressure there now. So we'll just do as the dice lie. Looking for 6s across the board on the Humvees. I don't hit any of them. Your formation lead does not get hit. And then the 1 Bradley does not get hit. So yeah, you're okay, but the artillery is ranged in there now. We're gonna have the T-72Bs in the middle here open up. This one's gonna be putting a shot over at that Bradley there, and the other 2 putting shots into the Humvees. So the Humvees concealed on the ground, looking for 6s, and these are the AA ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I do get a hit, and a near hit. So just looking for a 2-up firepower to blow that thing up. And there you go. So that is 1 just gone. And I've got 1 clear shot onto a Bradley, looking for a 4 to hit you. And I miss. Fairly happy with that. Let's go these T-72Bs now, putting shots into the Humvees up on the ridge. You are still going to be getting cover out of that. So I'm looking for 6s once again. And I'm targeting the ATGM, of course. It's my primary. No luck. Move down this way. We're going to do the formation lead, putting shots into the other Humvee there. Once again, looking for a 6. No. And let's move over to the Bully Brigade here. We're going to go the T-80s. And I will put shots into 2 have clear shots into your Bradleys. So I'll take those clear shots that I have. And then... The other one, just shoot at the same Bradley, but you're going to get concealment there. So we'll do the 1 shot that needs a 6. Nope, and then the 2 shots that need 4s. So I do hit 1 hit on the Bradley. I think they have the same armament and all that. Doesn't mistaken target doesn't matter?
Not really, yeah.
Okay, cool. So just looking for a 2-up firepower here. There we go. So we are going to get a Bradley down as well. And that was from these T-80s here. And I think that is going to be that for my turn. Some early casualties are always nice. This makes me feel better about bringing my Hinds in because I've literally cut your AA down by half. So yeah, let's get ready for the American turn 1. We're going to begin the morale phase, begin your turn by looking at some morale. So what do you want to check first, the Bradley or...
We'll do the SAM, just to get him out of the way. 4+ for the U.S. Army. He's good.
He's sticking around.
And the Bradley, heroes.
Okay, yeah, they don't mind. So that's out of the way. Let's go over to your moves. So currently you have this, them, and I guess we got to roll for reserves now.
I have an
Immediate reserve, so 5 up to get something in.
No.
No 1, no reinforcements yet. You could have used those 3.
Definitely could use those IPM ones.
Yes. And movement is completed. So we have the 1 Bradley kind of making a run up here, trying to put some hurt onto the artillery. Your command tank has shimmied over along with the 1 remaining Humvee. And then the little Humvee platoon up there. These are your M1A ones, correct?
Yes, the A1s have circled around and trying to get the flank on them.
Yep.
And we've got an ambush that popped.
Right there. So let's get right over to your shooting.
All right.
Formation command's going to start us off firing into the T-80s.
All right. And what do they need to hit?
Just 3s.
Okay. 2 hits.
Pair of hits. All right, you are just out of the 16-inch sweet spot. So I'm effectively an armor 21 versus your 23.
Yes.
And so the hits were assigned boop and boop. So front tank. Okay, not what I wanted to see. So that matches. And this one bounces. So you have the chance to try to bail this tank out here. I did the math right on that.
Yep.
20.
Yeah. Bail out.
Okay, he's getting out of the tank. Now we've got the Bradley shooting downrange, hitting on 3s, going to 4s because you don't have laser rangefinders.
Correct. So on 4s, all hit.
Okay, that's fantastic. So we'll assign 2 to the front guy, 1 to the back, I assume, because it's what you can see. Looking for 5s to equal, 6s to bounce. Oh, okay. So you still have the chance to try to blow me up. Single firepower check.
5+. Bailed.
No, he's fine. Well, he's bailed, but he's not. No. No. So he's bailed. I'm all over the place today. And then back over here, same idea. Okay, so it matches.
All right. 5+.
Firepower.
Bails.
Okay, so 2 bailed out carnations. Move to here, up to the Humvees firing. These are TOW 2s.
Yes, TOW 2s going into those T-80s. We gotta stop them.
Yep. So let's see. Yeah, no, you got me out in the open. So hitting the center tank on 3s.
Got them both.
Uh-oh. So allocating like that. I'm looking for a 4 to bounce, a 3 to match here. So I will give you your blue dice back and... so that bounces, this matches.
All right, 3+. No.
Okay, so he cares not. Move from here now. We're gonna have the M1A ones firing down into my 72Bs.
Yeah.
You've got 1 out in the open, so that'll be your primary target for both the lads.
Yep, and we got all the good stuff, so hitting on 3s. Ooh.
Alrighty, so assigning hits here and here. I'm looking for a 5 to ignore. Oh, look at him! Look at him! This is the only time I'm gonna roll well, ever. It's all coming up. All those other games we talked about where I rolled poorly, it was saving up for this apparently.
Yep, you're ready here to bully the Americans.
As the kids say, big oof. Last but not least, we got the Humvees up here. We're gonna fire the TOW 2 over into my little group of 3 72Bs. And then the rest are going to the Shilkas. But we'll resolve here first.
Yep, that's the easy one. No.
Yep, super easy. I'm going to roll dice, it's that easy. And then into the Shilkas. Do the Mark 19 first.
All right, with 4 hits.
Well, you hit each of them once.
Yeah.
And it's anti-tank 4.
Yep, so 3s will equal, 4s will bounce.
As the dice lie. So good. So, sorry, 3 equals, so equals. And firepower there. So the equal first.
All right.
See if you can bail me.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. No.
No, it's not a 3 up. And then on the one that you could destroy.
Nope, just a bail.
So we're bailed out here, and then the 50.
All right, 3 more, or 2 more.
Same dice roll, assigning here and here.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. So you're gonna bail for sure, but 5 ups to destroy.
Nope, just bail.
Bailed. And that was it for the Americans. Kind of a disappointment there with the shots into the 72Bs, because you definitely want to reduce my firepower as quick as possible. But that's how she goes sometimes. So let's get ready for Soviet turn number 2. Let's start the turn with a couple remounts here. Boo-boo, boo-boo, 3-ups. So he gets back in, but his friend there does not. But we're in good spirits, so it doesn't matter. Moving along, the Shilkas are also a 3-up remount. So back in, not back in. Last, and certainly not least, one of my T-80s here. 3-up. Yeah, he's definitely back in. And now, no reinforcements or anything to roll for. Let's roll out. Show you where everything ends up. And we're just not going to stop the bullying. So, Cole's notes, helicopters are going to be here now. Because you're front armor 19?
Yep, we're front armor 19.
Very good. If I can get one of those off the board, I'll be happy. T-80s are just, sorry, not T-80s. T-72B is taking proper position on the hills to be able to fire hell down. Shilka's going to sit there because they're going to let loose in a second. And then pushing the rest of my tanks up to go fight that one tank of yours. That's a totally fair thing to do.
No, comrade, we are friends. I have stolen American tank.
And then dash over here. So yeah, let's just keep the pressure going. Let's start off with the artillery, see if I can bully these Humvees that are still sitting on the hill there. Hitting you on 4s, but I gotta re-roll because I only have the 2 firing.
Yeah.
So show me 4s. Okay, well I've hit those, hit this one and hit that one. So the top re-roll, it is a hit, and then the other one is not a hit.
Oh no, you hit toe too.
I gotta try to mistaken target off into something else.
Yeah, the Mark 19, as much as I love it, I don't need it as much now.
Yeah.
All right.
So armor save for him now.
Yep.
So 5 to completely bounce.
Yep, 4 to equal 5 to bounce, because Humvees are Humvees. Oh!
Okay, so yeah, cool, he doesn't care. I like your little rolling divot.
Thank you. It was made by Jeep himself.
Let's shoot the Shilkas up now. So the one that's too far back, he'll be hitting on 6s against Buddy Boy there. Oh, I got 1 hit. So we'll assign 1 hit to him and then roll the rest. Here's the other 2 shooting up, looking for 5s. Hey, I got 3 more hits. So we're assigning 2 hits to Hugh, then 1 and 1. Looking for 6s to have a chance on the first one.
Yep, toe. No, he's not that good.
Nope, so I got 2 firepower checks to make. Give me a sec. These are going to be 5s. Okay, so he's just double bailed, so he'll have to take a check in a second. Were you saying you're taking that check now?
Yeah, we can do this real quick. He's good.
Okay, so he's bailed, but he doesn't run away. And then the next one in line, looking for a 6, is your 50 cal.
We'll just do these as they lie.
Okay, yep.
Ooh, the 50's okay.
Well, no, he matches.
Yeah, but you mean you have to force him to bail out.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. 5 up to see if I can bail him. Nope. And then 5 to see if I destroy him. No. Okay, well, they're just bailed out. All right, now that we've got that done, let's go over to, let's just do it. Heinz, shoot.
Sam's up.
Sam, rather.
Yeah.
Because I assume you're not going to forgo shooting next turn to fire.
No, they're two machine guns, or
You ain't going to do it.
It's either the Sam helps limit it, or they die anyway.
All right, well, let's see what we can do. The Sam shooting 2 shots, hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
Ooh. So the close ones, aircraft save, 4 ups. No, it didn't work. What's your firepower?
4 plus.
Okay. Oh, okay, you didn't do anything. And missiles. Bradley's also going to pop a single shot up.
Well, it's anti-helicopter.
So you're going to take a single shot up at the helicopter?
Yeah, I don't think that Bradley's long for this world.
Sure.
No.
Okay. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Let's go ahead and fire some AT-9s down at you. So these are going to be looking for 4s to hit you. I hit you once.
Okay.
So 5s to equal, 6s to bounce.
No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I'm 3-up firepower. I'm definitely at least a 4-up. Yes, I was a 3-up. So down he goes. Okay, that's huge for me. Because now you're taking checks every turn.
Yes, that's true.
We'll move over from there. 72Bs, all 4 of them are going to pop shots up into the happy little fellas up there.
And
Do have a cover up there, so I'm looking for 5s to hit you. I hit you once.
all right.
They also are armor 0, I assume?
Yep.
And let's look for a 2-up. And yeah, we get one of them. Once again, makes me happy. We're going to come across now, and let's start with the bullying of the T-80s. We're all going to put shots into your formation lead. These are looking for 4s to hit you. I missed with them all.
Elite NATO training.
Well, that didn't succeed, so I have 4 more tanks to try it with. Let's go ahead and we'll have the formation lead shoot at them. Yeah, you don't have cover there, I don't think. Yeah, you don't get cover there, but you get cover from the other ones. But the formation lead will just kill you, so it's okay. Oh, he hits! That's why he's in charge. This is AT-22.
22 to 19 front armor.
Oh yeah, you don't care.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have the 3 other ones fire over into you. Looking for 5s, because you will have some concealment here. I've missed you. Well, that's awkward, but that's okay. I've done well on the other side of the board. That's it for Soviet turn 2. Getting some good damage on you. I can't complain about any of that. It's not GG yet. You still have a little bit of punch. And you see where, you know, I'm throwing a lot of dice, but I'm not throwing like crazy 40k amounts of dice, so I can just whiff.
That's true.
So beginning of the turn scene, if you stick around, these are on, was it 4-ups or 3-ups?
It's 4+, but because I'm next to the formation commander, I got to re-roll.
So just roll 2 dice, and as long as one's a 4.
No, he goes.
He takes off. Bailed out, so bailed out up here. Oh yeah, just as the dice lie. They don't get back in, do they?
I think so. I'll have to check.
So you do have to take a morale check.
They do
pass the morale check, okay. But only the 50 cals hanging out.
Correct.
Taking a morale up here, 4-up.
He's good.
And then here's a big one, 4-up.
He's good.
Woo! Okay, about as good as it could go for you. Oh,
And
right
the
here,
Bradley.
sorry.
No,
Well, I said it. I did the thing. I did
well,
the thing.
he's done as much as he could, I suppose.
Yeah, so he's taken off. And then we have to check for your reinforcements coming in.
Yep,
2
I
dice
get
on
2
5 up.
dice. We got 1.
Nice. And the first batch of reinforcements are here. So these are your...
IPM ones.
The IPM ones? Okay, good. They get the 105s, but that doesn't matter if you're shooting rear armor. The one little happy fella is going to drive down. And then you've backed up a little bit.
Yep, we got to get a little bit of cover and force you to come out in the open more.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to slow down. All right, let's get over to shooting. Okay, so you're going to fire 2 of them here, 1 of them here.
Yep.
Which one first?
We'll do the regular platoon first.
Okay. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, 2 hits.
Assigning there and there, just straight to firepower.
2+. Ooh.
So you get one and you don't get the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so bail. So this one is bailed and this one's destroyed.
Correct.
And into the formation lead.
1 hit.
Okay, firepower.
Got him.
Huzzah! Slightly out of order. Trying to mistaken target this. 3 up to put it over onto Buddy Boy. Yeah, so we're gonna mistaken target over there. He's dead. Moving from here, we're gonna have your command tank now putting shots into the T-80 straight ahead.
He's got that 120 gun, so hitting on 3s. Booth hit.
I assume bleh and bleh.
Yeah, that works.
What's the AT?
AT is 23.
23. Okay, so looking for 3s to match, 4 to bounce. So this one bounces, and then the mid one you might be able to get.
Oh, bails out.
Said might. Next, we're going to throw a TOW 2 down into the T-80s as well. So Buddy Boy on the end there.
Yep, we'll do him. Hits.
Okay. 23 again.
23 again.
So
and this
4
one,
to ignore.
yes.
I ignore. Move over to the 50, firing into the Shokas.
Oh, got
Oh,
it.
you sure do hit me. 1 into each of the non-bailed out ones. So this guy's got slightly, because this guy's over 16, right?
That is
was the deal?
correct.
So his 1 goes to a 2, so I'm looking for a 3. Yeah, so he ignores, and then the other 2 non-bailed out ones. Ugh. So to destroy the one on the end,
Nope, bails out.
and then the other one.
That is fine.
Okay. And the Abrams shooting at the T-72s on the hill, so you're looking for 4s now?
Yeah, 4s because you got that hull down. Doesn't matter.
Nope. So assigning here and here. I'm looking for 5-ups to ignore, because I am outside of the 16 at least. So this one ignores. This one matches.
Correct.
So try to bail.
Bail.
And that's the end of American turn number 2. Getting some damage on the board, not as much as you could have, but you're guaranteed getting Bradleys in the next turn. So let's get ready for Soviet turn number 3. Starting off with some remounts. A 3 up here for the artillery piece. He's back in it to win it. A 3 up here for the 72B. He does not like what's happening. Couple 3-ups here on the Shilkas. Back in and not. You're right, there's an Abrams right there,
I'm
guys.
not getting
Don't
back
move.
in here.
His vision is linked to movement. We have a 3-up morale here. He's fine. And then a 3-up remount here. He's also fine. And without further ado now, I will go on to my movements and show you where everything ends up. And here we go, moves are complete. So, the T-72Bs, I actually was keeping on the hill, then I realized that was probably a bad idea. So I did come down here to try to push the Abrams a little bit that the Hinds have moved over to try to deal with. The T-72Bs that are remaining here are trying to get a little bit of cover from the lads. T-80s were able to push in aggressively here. BMP-2s, BRDMs are just hanging out. Shilkas stay still. And the Acacias say cowabunga it is and move up to over here. These are the Carnations, which we're going to start with the Carnations. I have really 2 shots that matter hitting on 5s, because these are the ones that broke the front 180. So it is slow firing, unfortunately. Yeah, dang it. Oh. Because yeah, it would have been AT-21 with the 2 up.
Yeah, that'd have been sad.
Well, let's fire the other one. Same thing. Now he misses 2. Let's move over this way, and we're going to have these 4 Hinds put their shots into the IPM ones right here. We'll start on Buddy Boy right there. Looking for 5s because you do have some cover. So I only get 1 hit. Boop. What is your front armor, good friend?
19.
19 versus my 24.
All right, I need high number. That's the
opposite of high number. 3 up.
Ooh.
Ooh, just a bail.
You can fail those too.
Okay, the 2 shots from the 72Bs that are in good range. Once again, hitting 5s. No. And then the last one misses as well. That can make a big difference for you. Let's go over to the T-80s next. We'll do the one that broke the front 180. He does hit you.
All right, that's a firepower.
And yeah, so we get him. AT-22 or whatever it is versus, you got an okay side armor, but it's not,
like 12, but it's mostly good against like missiles and heat.
fair. Huzzah! Let's go over to the Shilkas now. Get him!
No, you can't.
Okay, so this is the one hitting on 6s. I'll fire at your 50, because why not?
I got 3.
Looking for 3s equal on this.
1 equal and 2 balance.
Okay, so that one's, yeah, so Buddy Boy there. Do I bail you? I do bail you. So they're all bailed now. And here's the other 2. These are looking for 5s. Looking for 6s to potentially do nothing here.
Starting with the toe. No, close.
Okay, so we'll do the toe real quick. Resolve him fully. I'm looking for a 5 up to destroy. No, but I bail you again.
2 bailout checks. Ah, he does not.
Yeah, finally he takes off. Decides discretion's the better part of valor. Let's go to the next guy in line, the 50 cal. For 6s.
Got 1.
Okay, so this is to just, this will be to destroy on a 5 up. So it's a bail. And
Another
that one's
bail.
another bail. So 2 more bails on him.
He's good.
And then the last one, sorry, you gotta roll your 6s.
Yes. No.
Pair of firepowers. He's double bailed again.
These are the bravest Humvee drivers I have ever seen.
Yep. Yep, there's nowhere to go. I guess we're gonna take the command tank here and just fire up at that Humvee on the hill. Nope. The other tank will fire at the same one. Nope. Okay, cool. You guys have got stuff in the way. So I think that's all my shooting. Again, you are tenaciously kind of dug in and holding out. Let's see if your luck holds up on your turn 3.
Let's see.
Okay, a couple of remounts.
All right, the Mark 19 gets in.
Okay, so he gets back in, but then we get to check because you're still not in good spirits.
They're good.
Okay, fine.
We'll go with the toe.
The toe on a 4-up.
No, he's gone.
Okay, so he's going to take off, and then the big one here, the Abrams.
He's gone too.
No. Okay, it's all falling apart. It moves us over to, sorry, we forgot one remount over here.
He remounts.
Yeah, so he's back in it to win it. And then your reinforcements, you're going to roll 3d6.
3 with 1
But you're
guaranteed.
guaranteed, yeah.
Oh,
everybody's in.
everyone's in.
And here we go. The MLRS are going to drive on up here. The Bradleys driving up here. Oh yeah, that is everything.
Yeah, that's everything.
Never mind. And after a bit of consideration, deciding to do the cross-check and bring the Abrams down this way. So, where do you want to begin your shooting?
We'll start with these Bradleys. They're going to fire their chain guns into the things that caused all my problems to start with.
That's fair. Yep. Let loose.
All right. We're going to be hitting on 4s for the longer range. 2 hits.
1 on each. Straight firepower, what are you, 4-ups?
5+.
5-up?
Nope, bailed out.
Okay. And from here, we're going to move over.
We can't really affect the battle much at this point. It has been lost, but we will not leave without exacting some revenge. And we will be putting in 1 IPM-1 into the last tank here, and 2 into the formation commander.
Okay. Do them up.
All right.
So into the 1.
Need, I believe, 4s for the cover, yeah?
Yep.
2 hits.
Firepowers. Yeah, he's gone. Why didn't you roll that earlier?
Yeah, I wish.
Formation lead, you're going to get 4 shots.
4 shots. All right, 3 hits.
Yep, and then just 2 firepowers.
Oops.
There you get them. So those tanks are both gone. And they are gone. I think the last thing you have to shoot is a Mark 19.
Yeah, these 2 Humvees have been the American heroes.
Yeah? Well, let's see if your grenade launcher can do anything into the Shilkas.
Yep, going right into those Shilkas, shooting the closest ones here.
Yep.
Looking for 3s. Okay.
Okay, 1 hit on each.
Yep.
Anti-tank 4, so you're fine here. I need 4s to ignore. No!
Ooh.
Okay, and then the 1 need a 3. Okay, he's fine. So these 3.
These are 6s.
So as the dice lie.
Now all bailed.
Okay. Fine. He's double bailed. He's fine. All right, now that is completed. We had a little chit chat, and what's the decision, friend?
We've decided. I'm not usually one to tap out. I usually don't hear the bell, but in this case, I hear Taco Bell.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Because you really don't have anything you can do about the Hinds.
Yeah, I've got like ATGM missiles on those 2 guys left, but I have to hit perfectly. Yep. The MLRSs came in way too late to do anything, and the IPM ones just do not have the firepower to punch through these tanks.
Absolutely not. No, because I mean, like, Armor 18s, which these guys are going to be rolling in and taking flank shots. The T-80s are going to be able to swing down this way, start putting shots in. Because I have the BMP-2s to be able to hold an objective, and I'm not worried about it. So yeah, it's basically just me hammering them. And realistically, I get him this turn. So deciding to go ahead and wave the white flag. We're going to do an awkward left-handed handshake. Yeah. Good game, sir.
Still a good game. Always fun rolling dice.
And let's get ready for a post game.